On the West Coast, no two programs have rocked the establishment more than these two, and it's built a rivalry between them. It's been nasty at times. It's had its fair share of cheap shots and ruined seasons, all in the quest for the milk can. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Fresno State's offense will go to work first. The Broncos trampled the Bulldogs the last time they met.
Yeah, they made a statement. I mean, it wasn't much of a contest, and the rivalry was nullified. It was kind of embarrassing. I'm interested to see Palmer on the other side if Fresno's a little bit ticked off, and they got something to prove.
I'll tell you, the fans from Boise State got so hyped and excited when they reached the college football playoff, but watching them destroy Fresno State, you would have thought they went back to the playoff again. The fans are still talking about that win.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And I want to be a team that can run the football and be physical, especially on 2nd and inches, buy myself some space, coming out of my own territory. The defense met the physical challenge. Now 3rd and inches, this offense needs to be more physical.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Give to the fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead. This is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. And the Broncos buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Using his legs, it's Webb. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Broncos look to do some damage in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. And the Broncos will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Riley. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Runs through the tackle. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on third down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
How about picking up the first down with the fullback? He's not just a brute who knocks people out of the way for the fancy running back. He can make plays too.
Use all the athletes on the field, including fullbacks. Fullbacks are athletes too, Reese.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Snagged out of the air. At the 40, there he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Creates a little room. Oh, the ball squirts out. Turning it on. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the lone running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Might be looking to run. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Looking down the middle. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. To the air, it's St. Clair. The sure hands, it's Brown. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the ground with the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Breaks into the open. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. Hauls it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Boise State. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, they first played in 1977. They've had their battles in the WAC, the Mountain West, and here they are again today.
Yeah, they've changed conferences, and it's kind of an interesting rivalry, Palmer, because they don't play every year. But it's been kind of neutral the last 10 matchups, so good little rivalry, still budding, still blooming.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it to the back on the draw. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be...
The ball pops out. Offense scoops it up and still going. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that line.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Finds his man. It's Ross. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on first down. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got the quick pass. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got him. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
Really nice timing on that out route there. Good anticipation by the QB, getting it out on time. And how about the receiver securing the catch, tapping the toes before he went out of bounds?
They'll immediately call timeout.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Quickly complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I think that's an example there on the out route. Receiver just has to know where the first down marker is. You got to stretch the depth of your route a little bit longer to make sure that once you catch it and you go out of bounds, you've already picked up the first. He wasn't able.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Fresno State.
And that is a perfect job by the offense executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, all week, the Broncos and Bulldogs tried to bottle up their emotions, but things just boiled over in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that old milk can.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust.
There he goes! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He breaks the tackle.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going back to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Got it behind the line. It's Riley. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown Broncos! The offense cashing it in on that drive. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Right, nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Power football with the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The blue turf rumbling They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the...
Turning it on! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes it past the marker. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Broncos just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground. He's got it again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here we go. Trying to get the edge on the toss. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Broncos! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. That's caught. It's Dillon. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbound.
And that was a good effort. That was a good throw, good catch, but he just ran out of real estate. And if I'm a QB, you want to miss outside. You definitely don't want to miss inside, but, man, he didn't miss by much.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one is perfect.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To throw, it's St. Clair. Snagged in the middle, it's Riley. Oh, it's out! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets it to him on the screen. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. He's inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Boise State ready to send out that offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here on 3rd down. The give on the option. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Webb. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Quick completion on the out route. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. He's got his man. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
Tosses it incomplete.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit, still a 10-point game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Breaks into the open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground with the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Turns it on in midfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Got a man. It's Brown. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They want that clock to run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that.
Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
And wings it incomplete.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Looking to throw on first down. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. So Boise State takes down Fresno State, and these two often use each other as a measuring stick. That's how rivalries are born, and this one certainly delivered. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Here's the pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Off the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The short hands, it's Adams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Makes the catch. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The inside handoff. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman, David. Oh, he's got some space. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They'll give it to him again. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Makes the grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Makes the catch. It's McClain. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll be hauled ball down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they strike first. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, Oklahoma, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the run, it's Robinson. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Wide open downfield. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Sooners headed quickly to the line.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. You think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
7, Oklahoma, 0.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He'll set up to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. Still get a pass break up, but man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. catch. It's McLean. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Got the first down. He's still on his feet. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Man, what a nice touchdown run. And this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease. And then the wide receivers start to kick in. And the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Winding up to add another. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find...
Makes the grab right down the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
It's a really nice job making the play. And you think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years. But a big reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players on the perimeter getting open and making plays, too. It wasn't just all the quarterback position. They brought in some big-time recruits from high school at the receiver spot. This guy is no different. He has a chance to be the next great Sooner receiver.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get you. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle with jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. From the gun, the running back has it.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Off play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man, it's Keys. Across the 25, he's got room. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at it, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Splits the uprights. Good. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Fresno State takes over in the offense. Will go back to work. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Makes his man miss. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Fresno State will have to punt it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The Sooner offense returns to the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes...
Breaks into the open. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Under fire. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. Going for 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And he's coming out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's McClain. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in it.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the quarterback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that quarterback.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Never a doubt. The lead down to just 3, 20-17.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. From the gun, the ground game. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up and close the deep. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down for this offense. Might as well give it to him again. Right midfield, he's got room. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Combs. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Pass passing game, very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the first down, looking for more. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Right on the money. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll go to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Trying to run it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Touchdown, Fresno State. They take the lead with the 6.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
And it's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's caught. It's Coles. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A-pluses here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. There he goes. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Smashes it between the uprights. That brings them to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Firing to the right, complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Complete to the right. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's McClain. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Fresno State lines up with a first and goal. Give to the fullback. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Now on second and goal. They'll move the tight end. The give to the fullback. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders. And touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and you failed on first and second, but on third down, you give it to the big fullback, and he does the rest. Lower the shoulder, lower the pads, run physical, and get in that end zone.
That makes the score. Fresno State 31, Oklahoma. 23.
Coming out with it, it's Adams. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Pulls and fires complete.
Sit down.
And just a short,
That's
safe
all I have.
pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. They've built a
got close.
cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. So the final period starts with a second down play. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Sooners line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Sticks it in his belly. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Fires left. That's reeled in. It's McClain. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Do I find another game?
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second
I was getting my butt kicked on ballots. I'm still playing.
Kept it on the ground on first
How can I
down,
not
now
beat
back to
Boise
the
State,
line.
but I can beat Oklahoma and beat Florida?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The
You didn't want to watch
Bulldogs
Rob.
have their offense in high gear. Running with the fullback. They stop him in his tracks.
Because he's been stupid here lately.
And nothing doing.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a great team, you are going to get everyone's best shot.
Sorry.
Now let's see if they can pull this one out. Trying to make magic
Like
with
an
his feet.
84.
They finally
But it's a,
turns that into
upgraded
a
car.
gain and a first down. And the
think it
Sooners
was.
want to pick
I think
up
it
the
was.
tempo.
It was one of them, Tamatanga or the other one.
He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play.
Nah, this is a bowl game. Las Vegas Bowl.
That's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't
We're
ready
going
for
playing
it
casinos, we
moving
win,
forward.
right?
Expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Grab near the marker. It's Combs.
Yeah, that Stephanie back here is hard as well.
He moves the
Most
change.
of us.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Combs. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down. Rides the back on the option to give. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The Sooners will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense
I think it's
feeling the heat to make a stop
that's what I thought.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
You want to play your Pop Party game tonight?
Third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because when he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
So now it's second and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Bulldogs are flying down the field.
What was the last thing you ate in the Great Bowl?
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch.
Did the full thing you break?
Running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
Throws to the wideout. And he missed.
How did he drop it?
Down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
He was literally there. Nobody around him. He decides to just drop it.
Knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result, now, fourth down.
The incomplete
There comes Oscar.
pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way.
I went 4 on 4 down like a dummy.
The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Oh.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. No, he got loose. Right on the 20-yard line.
Try to put on
They have their eyes on the score. And the Sooners with the 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty, and they're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Far cars down with it.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
He was logging in the middle.
And trying to play catch up in more ways than
And
one
shit on
after that
TV.
earlier sack. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They've got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw it big? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Hand off to the fullback. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle.
Oh.
A strike
No.
downfield. Racing down the
No, I
side.
threw a deep pass.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Fresno State.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if
Why
you
can't I do
score,
this against
go up
Boise
by
State?
possessions, nail meat coffin, great execution by this offense, and put this game away.
Kickoff unit on the field.
It's 'cause
and
it
this
was rain.
defense will be called on to protect this lead.
It was raining in the game, though.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Coles. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short.
Activate.
From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just
Game over.
trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a
I ain't never heard of a movie Trench.
The answers are high change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. It just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out
I ain't
and
never
they
seen
wanted
the
to
first
prove a
one.
point. David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance.
So you can buy movies too on this one.
You want $1?
Oh man, I can buy the new Flash for $5.
You want $1.50?
Add to my collection.
You want $1.50? You want $1.50? I don't know.
I don't have 5. Definitely not. $2.50.
Seriously. Mom, what I want to be a defensive the coordinator. Matt, I'm gonna be dumb if I just decline that.
What?
Look who's looking for a head coach.
Yeah, they want you. That'd be stupid not to do it.
They don't technically want me. Look, it's red.
Oh, they don't. Where's the show? Oh, it's red, yeah.
I don't know if I should take it or not. What do you think?
It's up to you. It's your.
These are the only two teams that's offered me a head job. These two are the only ones that actually offered me.
Duke's not bad. Oh, Jurassic World Rebirth's only $15 on this thing.
But I signed good players though.
Karate Kid Legends 10.
I got some good players coming. That's the thing, man.
He's not going to buy movies and stuff like that. Let the world go around. I'm just trying to catch a good time.
Say hello to my little friend.
Yep. I mean, nothing downloaded until I turn the Xbox back on. Usually it does.
Players leaving. Jesus Christ.
What?
My quarterback's gone. Nobody went to the NFL.
Well, you can watch Turbo. Turbo movie. There we go. Yeah. There we go. His finger. This ain't a good spot. Josh, can you get some help? And the way he fell out didn't even look right. Right here. I'll be your replacement.
Diva Talk.
Big tough. What did you say?
Diva Talk. Whatever her name was.
Tar.
No. I don't know where you got Tar from.
I told you those bull brains gave out a clue. Now shut up, Whoa. Those are your bull brains. Which makes this all your fault. Come on, don't punish me. I'm your favorite nephew. Hey, you two losers, I only got pride for your screw up. You're just lucky I didn't slice me. Never send a ball on to do a mutant job. If you're so frustrated, you do the job right now. That little Russ Cyrano is still out there with the key to the island of your atheist. No thanks, but I'd be happy to lend a hand. Oh, yeah. Sorry. You're giving me such a migraine. I have a plan. Once we take away one thing he values most in the world, there we go. We'll come to us willingly. Where's my key? Where's mommy?
What's that mean? Development traits upgraded to impact. Okay, that one is too. Everybody's got that. What is that? Training results. There we go.
Upgrade your person.
Quarterback. Ah, come on.
There's still only 2 stars.
I got a quarterback that sucks. Okay. No, because my new recruits ain't here yet. He just wants friends.
Yeah.
Matt don't want to be his friend.
Over here.
I'm here, Alpha. I'm sorry, Alpha, but I too, since the arrival of Lerico, have been tracking his whereabouts. Something must be terribly wrong. You must pinpoint his location and contact the Rangers. If Lerico is in trouble, we must help him.
I'm in the Mountain West. Should I transfer to conference?
Rangers, report to the power chamber. A powerful wizard has arrived on Earth and may be in danger.
You guys are what are you waiting for? I'll let you know what's up. Be careful. Who's there? Justin? Did you just hear all that?
You guys are the Power Rangers?
Lerico has taken great pains.
Think about changing conferences.
Someone must be after him.
You must find him quickly.
Tony and I better stay here just in case. Good, yeah. This could be trouble. Keep an eye out.
He is somewhere in Central Africa. Equip yourselves with the power boxes and teleport there immediately.
Right.
He cannot survive under the sun's rays.
You look careful now, those butt kind of things they're wearing, the plastic. Good. Focus going.
Think about joining the ACC.
Yeah, you should.
Oh wow! I just moved my team to. I just moved my team to the ACC.
Yeah, you screwed. Yeah, you're done.
I'm doing that.
Yeah, you don't stand a chance.
I could probably beat a couple teams
Probably UVA.
and Tech. Probably Stanford.
Good luck.
Could have went to the Conference USA.
Oh, let's go get out from under the thing.
I'm gonna put Notre Dame in the SEC.
You're funny.
Yep, there we go.
Damn, we were 92. No, I ain't playing all bad and teams.
Why not?
Sure. Should be easy.
Oh God! I changed them to the ACC, right? You gotta see my schedule. What? 19.
Yeah. You know, you get through your first season without getting frustrated. Yeah, that's bad.
We're still a 2-star. That's a top dog.
The anticipation is mounting here as both sides get set for this matchup between the Chicago Bears the man who's not afraid to throw it down the field, quarterback Jay Cutler. Well, we've talked so many times about Jay Cutler's great talent. It's time to see it all come together. He has talent and experience, and it's time to get it done. And now first and 10. Throws to the right. He makes the catch. The Bears now push the chain. Well, Jim, I always say it's about perception when you're playing offense. That time, the play action.
This team had to stack Seahawks.
The Legion of Boom.
Yeah.
Jay Cutler's favorite target is Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall would be any quarterback's favorite target. He can fight for the football. He's big and strong, and he had a tremendous year in 2012. Bennett's lined up in the slot. They'll go shotgun here. Vaughn picks up about 2. Chris Clement had 11.5 sacks season a year ago. He knows how to take advantage of the crowd noise up in Seattle. That, along with his talent, though, gets the job done. Matt Forte lined up in the backfield. Third and 7. He's got the grab. He's got the burst. You play man-to-man.
It's a Chancellor and Wagner.
Quarterback's a good caller.
Sherman.
Really hard for a defense back to stay with it. Jay Cutler from the shotgun. He'll fire it out to the left. He's stacked up at that point.
That's cool. I thought it looked a lot better than this.
Yeah, I was going to say, you ain't playing no more, man.
Yeah, it's kind of old. Or so black this stuff. I only got 3 games that way. I had the new Game Pass, so I can't play.
Mine still might be active.
Wait, I think mine is too.
What did you turn it off?
Yeah, I'm gonna go play this.
PlayStation.
What'd you say?
PlayStation.
What did I say that?
Yeah, you did. You don't know what people said.
Yeah, dude.
I know.
Yeah, dude. Read before play.
In the game.
Huh?
It's in the game.
There you go. What's this?
I ain't seen none. Why do parents always think I say something?
Sounds like you do.
I don't ever say
Where'd I
it.
get these guys? No. No. Yay.
I want to know what, like, am I still a 3-star?
Oh, you can download a team and take them in there. Take them in your franchise instead of using a real team. Then you can really work your way up. Look, Coast City Nation team. NWO.
I want to see what that field look like. Just curious. No.
That's really gay.
They could have made it a little bit better. Right?
Why people still create the same team? Somebody created Oregon.
Yeah.
No. That was
What was that?
a funny sound.
I don't like you over there.
Oh, you do what I do.
Yeah, but I can do it here. You can't.
I can.
That says okay.
You can. I can. WWE Women's Championship officially stripped and confirmed to be vacant.
Who's?
I don't know. It wasn't,
They wouldn't.
Stephanie.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
But
Stephanie.
why would they do Tiffany?
Unless Tiffany got hurt.
Why do they mislead people? It's the ID Women's Championship. Why do they do that? Brock Lesnar came in and attacked Cody. No. This is old. No. No, that's old.
You were right.
What?
Bailey did her other persona. She pushed Lyra back here.
I knew it.
Well, Dominique's done
Is it a face Rusev?
for the Intercontinental.
Yeah, JD and fans will screw it.
Jey Uso beat LA Knight.
Jey Uso wasn't supposed to wrestle.
28 minutes ago, Jey Uso capitalizes on interference from the Vision to defeat LA Knight.
I don't think they should have let him wrestle. They didn't even put something that he was going to be out for a little while. But I guess it's up to him if he wants to get hurt. It's on him.
Crazy Lawler didn't stand a chance. It was Penta with War Raiders. Look at that move he did. He did the Mexican Destroyer. He's just taking the Mexican Destroyer to another level now.
Dude, look at that Seahawk. Dude, that's gorgeous. I could replace the Seahawks with those guys.
You want to be Godzilla?
Oh.
Or somebody done it stupid. Uniforms are tight.
Yeah, uniforms are tight. This is the state of Washington. Hey, the Kraken.
You gonna play for the Bananas? Why not?
Supersonics. The Mariners.
Why does people incorporate baseball?
The Huskies. The Turtles.
I wonder what that looks like though, for real. That's actually pretty cool though.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of cool.
I like that.
I hate how it resets.
Yeah. British Columbia Orca.
All the Bears.
Vancouver Grizzlies.
Seahawks.
I like that Trident, but if somebody's probably done something stupid with it.
Oh, yeah.
The Osprey looks pretty cool. Emerald City Osprey. Could at least add something to the back of the jersey.
We got a computer. You can create your own team.
Starbucks. You gonna play for Starbucks with it? No. Sea Dragons. I don't know where the hell the Bulls come from, Washington.
All right, let's just do Texas. You know they got good stuff.
I would say do North Carolina. That's North Dakota, man.
Gosh, I say that.
Why they put the Panthers on there? They're already on this game.
Well, every other team's on here.
Yeah,
Look
first
at that
team.
Panther.
Yeah. No. All you do is take the regular Carolina Panthers football field.
Yeah, where's the Night Panther?
Play for Adams' team. The Frogs. I like that one. That Carolina Panthers.
Oh, yeah. Look at the Hurricane. Right there.
Yeah. Dude, that feels wild, dude. I like you here at reset. Cape Hatters. I hope they pass it to where.
Carolina Cobras.
I hope they pass it. The mayor of Virginia Beach, whatever,
Yeah.
wants to build a new arena and try to pull in a professional sports team.
Raleigh Redhawks.
Pumas.
Yeah, that's SC. Who else?
Limp Biscuit. Food Runners. DX. You gonna play for DX, Matt? You gonna play for Dick Generation?
That's actually kind of cool.
You gonna play for Triple H and Shawn Michaels?
Yeah. They're the Target.
Why did he just use a Madden for the Renegades?
Texas Longhorns.
The Meme Machine, Matt. I want to know if you got Paul Crew and them on there.
Where'd they do it?
Right there. Right beside the one. I wonder if they put Paul Crew and him on there.
That's funny.
Dragon Ball Z. Really? Houston Roughnecks. That's a XFL team. or UFL, whatever you want to call them now.
The Rangers. Hey, the Luchadors.
Play for Rey Mysterio. Man, you can bring back the Oilers.
No. NBA team?
No, the Houston Oilers old football team.
No, I know, but then there's somebody in the NBA.
I'm curious, what do they do with Hawaii? I'm just curious. Nobody ever thinks about Hawaii, though. Hawaii's got cool stuff, though. Never know. Don't hurt to look. Play for the SpongeBob. Why is the dragons in every one of them? I like that swarm. Wow, that feels bright.
Huh?
That feels bright.
That's actually cool, though.
You can play for the Tokyo Cherry Blossoms.
Look at that Riptide.
Rhea Ripley. I like that one, dude. That's pretty cool.
What?
The Hawaii one, the pink and blue with the turtle on it.
Over here?
Yeah.
Look at the crack in that one.
There's the Lava King.
Yeah. This would be cool. No, Taco fellas.
Yoshi.
What?
I just seen a Yoshi symbol. Jurassic Park, of course, because it's in Hawaii. That's where they filmed it.
Yeah.
Coconuts. Play for coconut. That's pretty cool.
That one. Now he serves. Look at the Sharks.
Dude, I bet you the Warriors look cool with that color. You don't have to click on it, but I was just saying it looks pretty cool. Play for North Korea.
Phoenix. What? North Korea? Oh, look at that, Warriors. I'd have to build them up. Look at the stars.
Yeah, you're at all low stars.
Yeah. I could do that. That'd be a fun challenge.
That's what I do with this team. I'm trying to. I'm trying to build this team up. I can't believe I'm still with this team. I'm surprised I'm still playing the same team in Dynasty.
Yeah.
And I didn't start a new one. Proud of it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I transfer my coach to the NFL.
I don't know about this. I don't know about that. Should be able to.
When you go to coach mode or whatever,
Yeah.
it shows some of them, it says went to the NFL.
Look it up on Google. You might. Tampa Bay Storm.
That's the arena football team. If there is a Tampa Bay Storm. Sure. Matt, have you tried your head thing yet?
No. I got to. Dude, look at these. The Florida Cougars, dude.
Matt's trying to find him a cougar.
Look at that.
Miami.
Look at that, Jared.
That's pretty cool, though.
Dude.
Oh, God, last time I played USC. I played USC last time in the first game.
Yeah. Look, somebody did Oregon do it. There's the Eagles.
Wow, we went up. My overall is 80 now. Offense is 84.
What was it?
79. Our defense sucks, but... What the hell has Montreal got to do with Miami?
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked.
What is it? Louisiana might be good, too.
The upset can shake up the
I bet somebody traded the LSU Tigers.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC the storied Los
Toledo
Angeles
Greenway.
Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football,
Why did they use the Pelicans
alongside David
for the
Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started.
The Mud Dogs, Matt. Bobby Boucher.
And the Trojans have been waiting and waiting,
Keep
and
going.
finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Bringing it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Fresno State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments. And it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a claim high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's take a second to talk about Fresno State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely
Michael will play for
nowhere.
them.
You saw it back in the day with USF.
North
You've seen it
Academy.
with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the USC Trojans offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy. And because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him. And everybody on this offense is looking to
They
him.
5 stars,
The
bro.
Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. For the first down and once more.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming.
Thanks for the chicken finger.
Sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offense.
You don't want to play for the chicken tenders, man?
By his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The last completion
Tokyo
sets him
Dragon.
up on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fowler. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Slippery Salmon.
The Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
We'll play for the Samurai.
All right, guys, let's think
Samurai's.
big picture USC. The program can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down at the
Play for Toronto Blue Jays.
An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Slams it ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and
Jordan
they
might
are
have
physical.
something
They
to
stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into
First
this
had
game,
WCW.
he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the
Riley.
Behind the Birds. The Venom Falcons.
Ball placement is paramount on a throw like that, and the quarterback was perfect and the receiver hauled it in.
I mean, drop it in the bucket. What a great throw. Put that ball outside. Only
Transformers.
my wide receiver can get it. Well, it's not harm's way of the DB making an interception.
Yeah, the Sunday school.
My guy can go make a play. Nice throw by the QB.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And the pass is in.
Dropping the ball. Here we go.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now.
Here we go. Let's just drop the freaking ball.
Just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California.
Of course I intercepted it.
Sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the 1st quarter, and this is looking like they're putting.
I don't understand why people think NFL team.
Defense scoring. They're up 2
You
touchdowns.
You got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys.
Power Rangers down or Thunder, Matt?
This is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Really putting together a third down. They get the first. It's at the 37. To the ground. He's got it again. There he goes. He's got 50 yards for them on the ground already in this 1st quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun.
I'm surprised when you did California, nobody had the actual regular Power Rangers.
Gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains.
Too basic.
Now you're in a good position. It's
Too
not 2nd
basic.
and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball.
They brought up Rangers.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Couldn't get any closer on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job and nice discipline by this defense.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the first down, but got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play, but you're able to chase down a pretty...
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
I don't think it's a big percent.
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short
This should be turn. Sorry, Sam.
ground to cover, pick up the first. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside.
Are you the coach or the owner?
39.
I thought you were the owner no more.
Turning it on. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play.
Why would all of a sudden they start coughing?
Out front. As a result, they lose yardage.
So why would all of a sudden I started coughing?
Out of the backfield, he's open. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down.
They must not have a good field goal kicker.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They're working that left side. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Send the tight end in motion.
Leave it 6, play offense.
Rides to back and leaves it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point splits the uprights.
What do you guys playing? What are you playing on? 3 minutes?
What's going on, Kevin.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Oh, wow, you want it for a minute?
LSU is currently a big win now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up 14.
Oh, it's already a minute 7 left in the game.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan.
Hey, John,
We've
can you
got
stop
you covered
it?
all day here in the studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires to the big fella. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Because we weren't doing that yet, man.
Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the left. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Makes the grab. It's Sexton. Still running at the 40. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Trojans are in the hurry. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the third down for the big pickup. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. The Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field.
Shit, I jumped offside.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see.
I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. I jumped offside. Because I got excited.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still first and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Here comes the option. Now the bench. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Third and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun, wants to pass.
I was doing good. You said something.
I didn't know it or anything. Make you look.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Shoot me off my game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down and second and 5. Just feeds the running back. Gets it past the marker.
Good job.
Still on his feet at the 40.
They're too fast.
Give him
My running back
105
came.
yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Takes his shot.
My running back dropped the ball.
Didn't look the thing all the way in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third.
I just threw an interception because my receiver ran the wrong route. He ran into the other one of my other players.
They'll break up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle
This ain't the ACC. It's a Big Ten.
Finds his man. It's Matthews. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Here comes the offense on second down.
Who's your quarterback?
Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle with Sexton.
They scored again.
Catch him right into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
If my receivers know how to catch the ball, it'd be nice. They don't want to.
Trailing by 4. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it set up on the outside.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two.
I'm going for it. Fuck it.
First down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understand.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're still up, though, because you got up so early.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to it on first down.
Out of the first play, I can run really good. Then second play, they're right on top of
it. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got his man on the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between
I'm moving the ball.
He's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Here's the pressure.
Big blitz me on that.
He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert.
They aren't supposed to blitz. That's what you kicked out to do.
Nice job by the defense.
They're not allowed to.
Getting the pressure.
Big tight end.
You better hold on to the ball.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to... Touchdown, Bulldogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Your players ain't do nothing, though.
He'll bring it out. It's Sexton.
No!
He gets a block.
Matt.
He's on
He ran it all the way back. Yeah.
Did you let him do that? How could we connect him?
That dude ought to have a lead.
We didn't have nobody in there.
Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But
this ain't the ACC.
Guess what? No flags.
I went to the ACC, but I'm not playing an ACC team yet.
Being special.
This is Big Ten.
From inside his own 5.
They're the second hardest conference besides the SEC.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top.
I have nowhere to get the ball.
Down at the 11-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first
Don't know what
half
they're doing.
This has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of
He was right on me right when I hiked the ball.
Deep down the field, throwing with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting
Why
to
did
make
USC
sure
call a
that
timeout?
everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lofts one high and deep. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Fresno State will have to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner is stopped. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Sexton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I'm just about to actually really turn it off because I've been playing it for way too long.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Sexton. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.